Yo, what's up, guys? Today I've got another special one lined up for you guys. We're looking at some creepy TikToks. Let's get right into it. See you guys in the video.
Video of the viral, but never my videos of my encounters like this one from years ago or any pinned video. Here you can see alien being. This craft was camouflaged to my naked eye. I was busy watching the orb that was coming towards me. The footage was sent to be analyzed, enhanced, to show what was camouflaged. I did not go out looking on this night. I felt like I had no control. I was so scared. Ring footage shows me going back to the door over and over, but I cannot go inside. I felt like I was being watched. I had a visceral reaction. Multiple people in the field have compared the picture of the alien to a Turkish UFO showing alien pilots. You can make out facial features. You may have to watch more than once to examine. I have seen many things, but I have never physically been affected. One night before this, I had dreams of the camouflaged UFO. I even have proof that I told somebody about this UFO Monday morning, and this took place Monday night.
7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Don't look at what's in front of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. Men go mad with watching them. There's no discharge in the war. If your eyes drop, they will get the top of you. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, God, keep me from going lunatic. Moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. 7, 6, 11, 5, 4, 17, 32 the day before.
The extraterrestrials have lost.
That's actually scary. The sound was like, my nerves. Suddenly, I just had my nerves going all. Yeah, I don't know. There's something eerie about that sound that gives me the creepy vibes. Oh my word.
Their patience. They've decided we're going to end this nonsense. There's been pushback, but we are moving toward disclosure without question. However, we are also moving toward nuclear war. Here is my conclusion. You're doing incursions using their devices, whatever they are, not just in one place, not in two places, not in one continent, multiple continents, and the U.S. government knows it. They know they're extraterrestrial, I can assure you. And so what you're seeing is a mix of military drones and non-human craft entities in process, and that is all the government can is put the United States government, the UK government in. In other words, we can't tell you what they really are, though we know, but we can't stop them from doing this. And they continue to do it, and they will continue to do it, and the pressure on the government, the embarrassment for the government will become excruciating. And those people within the United States government that somehow have decided that we will never know this truth as long as they have walked this face of the earth will finally just capitulate. And so this is an ET-driven intervention to get us into the post-disclosure world before we blow ourselves to hell. If we would end this truth embargo, we could stop making fools of ourselves and our government and move on with civilization.
Basically, the government are making fools of all of us. They've been hiding this for centuries, but it's starting to come to light, and we're all gonna realize that We are not alone. I firmly believe we are not alone. That's your choice to make, but yeah.
You must stay till the end to see what was watching me film them.
There's a light up in that mountain. My flash on. That light was not there last night. Unless there's a house. That is not a house. Like there's something wrong with it.
I took a trip to the Smoky Mountains. The first clue is the 10-feet Bigfoot sculpture as we pulled to the cabin we rented. But did I capture E or something else analyzing via Annabelle Caballero? Did you see the ET-like face? Did you see the shadow figure?
Sorry for this one, guys, but I see there's no sound to this clip. Yeah, I didn't even realize it. Like I said, I'm watching the stuff with you guys. I download it, but I watch it with you guys. So sorry for the sound. You'll just have to continue reading as to what this guy is trying to say. Check the creepy doll in the background. I don't want things like that in my home. There's no way. No dolls.
Then why do we celebrate Easter? Why do you hide eggs and bunny rabbits? Well, think about what bunny rabbits are known for. Humping. Dude, you put two rabbits together, dude, next thing you know, there's 100. And then the Easter eggs is fertility. It was for the god of Ishtar. Isn't that crazy? Most people don't know that. Way back in the day, they celebrated by having orgies and making babies. So 9 months later, they could sacrifice those babies to Horus, the sun god, who was born December 25th, by the way. Now, when do they say Jesus was born? December 25th. He wasn't. And everybody knows that. You go ask any biblical scholar, they will say he was not born in December 25th. Then why are we celebrating Christmas? What would Jesus say about Christmas? Well, that's an excellent question. And I've got my own opinion on that. And I believe that Jesus would say, why are you guys celebrating my birthday when it's not my birthday? As we all know, Jesus was not born on December 25th. Well, why are we celebrating Jesus' birthday on a day that wasn't his birthday? Now, maybe your kids are small and you celebrate their birthday on a weekend because their birthday lands on a weekday, so you might move it a smidge, but nobody moves it months. And I think if Jesus saw everybody and told us exactly what he thought about celebrating his birthday on December 25th, he would say that you are all celebrating my birthday in honor of the sun god, Horus, where they used to sacrifice babies to please him. And if you really think, if December 25th was actually a day of sacrifice of babies, how many babies would they have had to please Horus? Well, quite a few, I would imagine. Well, how many months does it take a baby? Because people want to be prepared. They want to plan ahead. So that brings us back 9 months prior to Christmas. Where? Easter. We celebrate Easter for what? The resurrection. Coincidentally, Easter, which is also another god, Ishtar, the god of war and fertility, which is why there's rabbits and eggs, was actually a pagan holiday that was observed by basically having an orgy. So everybody got together on Easter, had a lot of sex, so 9 months later there'd be a lot of babies. And coincidentally, when all those babies were born, old Horus was there December 25th, wanting you to slice them open and sacrifice the babies to him. And then here we are, thousands of years later, celebrating baby Jesus' birthday on Christmas, when in reality on Christmas was a sacrificial day where millions of babies were slaughtered, and that is what I think he would think. How dare you?
Look, I believe this guy because I read quite a few about it. But hey, that's my opinion, that's his opinion, and he did some research. Go do your own damn research and tell me what you guys think about that. But you have to look into it. Everything has been altered in this world. Everything. Nothing is as it seems. The masses, the elites have changed our calendars. They've done all shady nonsense they weren't supposed to do to keep us away from the truth and from God. This was their plan all along for many millenniums. Go look at it and do your own research and comment down below what you guys found.
Nimrod is who you're really celebrating on the 25th day of December. You're not celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. And if you are, you're making a mockery of it.
There are many excuses given by sincere people today for clinging to pagan holidays honoring Saturn.
Christmas is a wonderful time for spending with family. We're so busy throughout the year, this is really our only chance to get together. Besides, Christmas is the only holiday that really focuses on Jesus.
I know that Jesus was not really born then. I'm not deceived. Besides, I'm not worshiping any pagan gods, so it's all right for me.
Despite the violence and bloodshed, Saturnalia was a time of feasting and merrymaking. The various ancient celebrations honoring this most bloodthirsty god have come down to today as the much-beloved Christmas traditions celebrated the world over. These traditions include the 12 days of Christmas, treats left out in the evening, Christmas trees decorated with lights. These were originally candles made from the fat of the burned bodies of child sacrifice victims. Christmas trees hung with balls. Anciently, decapitated heads of sacrificial victims. Gift exchanges, kissing under the mistletoe, caroling from house to house, originally done by naked singers engaging in licentious behavior, Advent candles, Christmas cards, and many more.
I have made and entered covenant with God, and on December the 6th, 2056, I'll see you all later. I'm out of here. 120 years old.
I consider not my body 83 years old in the name of Jesus, but only that which God had promised. And I have a personal covenant with God to live 120 years on this earth.
But then I have a mandate before me. Should the Lord tarry, I will live and preach this gospel to till I'm 120 years.
Large piece of saran wrap. It's the only way I can describe it. But this thing was very white. So I'm up 14 foot and it hung quite a ways down. And I'm thinking, what is this thing? It didn't really scare me at that time until it moved and formed the arm that reached over to the other tree. It reached over about 12.
That is the story that immediately popped into my mind. I am not an expert, technically challenged, but I have had experiences with the phenomenon. I've been down the rabbit hole for a long time. I am seeing distortion in this video out of South Carolina that I am making this video reply with. I am seeing distortion. I go frame by frame. There is no animal. There is very similar distortion. That woman that you saw in the beginning, the entire clip of the documentary is at the end of this video, sped up 2 times so you can see the correlation. So I need someone that's way more advanced than me to do what they do with video analyzing, see, ADHD. But my spidey senses and pattern recognition immediately went to this phenomenon. I see distortion everywhere. Also, I really would like to know the area this was filmed and if there was any sightings of any lights or those other things in the sky. Because if you watch the documentary at the end, there is a correlation. So, I'm not saying it's aliens, but I'm not saying it's not. I believe something is cloaked, and there is a prior case, other cases besides the one in Ohio, to be frank. Now, the documentary. Sorry for the long video. I live in South Carolina, by the way, and there's definitely greenery and trees.
Ohio's awesome. We have some
with
great big
leaves.
trophy deer in Ohio. The deer hunt. It was the second day of the season. I wanted to get my, run in the woods to hunt. I was really excited about it. There was band over at the high school. By the time I got to my deer stand, I could hear them. Was all settled in, didn't see nothing coming down the path, trails, the birds, crickets, everything were norwood sounds. When you're hunting, you have 2 of your most keenest senses, is your hearing and your eyesight. All of a sudden the woods went to this dead quiet. If I dropped a pin out of that deer stand, they cut off. No birds, no crickets, no nothing. The sun's still up. We were not calling for bad weather that night. It was a great night to hunt. All of a sudden I had like a mote in my eye. I even took my finger and wiped my eye, like went through that fogginess of your eye, like it's just, I look and I'm thinking, what is this thing? A large piece of saran wrap. It's the only way I can describe it, but this thing was very white. So I'm thinking, what is this thing? It didn't really scare me at that time until it moved and formed the arm that reached over to the other tree. It reached over about 12, 14 foot, and then it all like a blob, like sucked into it, and it went to the whole other tree. I had this very horrible feeling like something right here. Normally at that time I'd probably got down and stopped hunting, but for some reason I didn't.
So, as you're sitting in your blind and you're looking across, where did the blob come from?
I have no idea. It just appeared in one tree. As it was moving through the woods, it went from like tree to tree, and then it disappeared. It didn't continue on. So where it went, I don't know. It's like it just right before my eyes vanished. And I don't remember taking the picture, but being married to who I'm married to, Dr. Bruce McAfee, he always said, if you see anything weird, get a picture. I don't recall actually when either that the sounds have returned. This is like I don't remember. That's not me to this day. Normally I would probably crawl down and run in the house and say, he was back there in the woods.
How much longer do you think you stayed in the stand?
About a half hour till sundown when it's time to come out.
The sequence of this is Jan goes out to hunt. We have guests show up. We're having dinner. He comes back from the hunt. He says nothing about what happened. It was strange. The guests are about ready to leave. Later on, Matthew sends me an email. There was a sighting by a number of students and faculty at the high school band practice just before dark.
I'm like, holy crap, maybe it had something to do with what I saw in the woods. And Bruce goes, what? And I said, I forgot to tell you about what happened in those woods to me tonight. And I'm reading this from Matthew, and then I started really getting goosebumps. He said, this light appeared above the big stadium lights of the football field. Had Matthew not sent that email, I'm not sure if I'd remembered even that night to say anything.
How many kids were on the field?
At least 30 to 40, I'd say.
And was that the high school band?
Yes.
And so this was just before you guys went back to school?
Yes. Okay. late August. Late August. So what time at night do you think that was? Between 6 and 7. We were rehearsing normally out here about 6, 7 o'clock, doing our normal routine. When all of a sudden there was this bright light in the sky that just came out of nowhere. And we all just kind of stopped and looked at it as one. Where was the light? So the light was anywhere, it was above the tree line for sure, just kind of hovering in the skyline. Close enough that it could catch your attention. Like it shouldn't have been there, I guess. If it was some man-made thing, it was too low to be there. Okay. What was the weather like that? Clear and hot. Typical August Ohio weather. Okay. What color was it? Candle orange. As far as I can tell, this thing had no definable edges to it. There were no dimensions. It's just kind of waxing away until it sat out. You know, our band director never stopped for anything. He stopped to turn around and look at us and he goes, what the hell was that? And for a time, I didn't really think about what I was seeing. It was gone. And then it was just kind of like an imprint in your mind. Like I see something strange. So in your gut, are the two issues related?
I often wonder now. All I can say is it happened in the same time frame basically as my experience here. A half a mile over there as the crow would fly.
This is a BlackBerry. On the back, you have the lens. It's not like a modern one to have a camera on the front as well as the camera on the back. So I'd be taking your picture right now, but I would not be taking my picture. Something happened to the camera. I don't know what, but there's hard evidence of some weird thing that happened. She took a couple of pictures of herself before the event, which provide a fixed point of investigation, you might say. And she took another picture afterwards. So you have the camera phone doing its normal thing before and after, but right in the middle of this one photo, that something bizarre happened. The picture she took, the resolution somehow changed to that one picture. You could manually change the cell phone 1600 by 1200, 1024 by 760 or something like that, and 640 by 480. But it got changed to 500 by 400 or something. Numbers that don't exist. I don't know how to make it do that resolution. You'd have to get in there and rewire it somehow, or change the software. But even changing the software doesn't change the number of pixels along the edge of the sensor. I don't know how to explain this filmmetry stuff, and I can't imagine what looks like it was well focused. I don't know what that is.
I've had people write to me and say, well, what that is Jan took a picture of her own hair.
My hair was back through the back of the ball cap. Where I adjust, it was tight back.
So there was no part of you that could have been in that?
No way. No way.
It would be possible for her to take a picture of her hair if she put her hand back there. But that wouldn't change the resolution of the camera or the bite size of the picture.
So Jan, let me ask you, since that has happened, has it changed your life?
Yeah, I've never been back in that woods since that. I actually ended up buying a redneck deer blind. I mean, I want something surrounding me.
You can imagine you saw in the woods some strange thing like that, like a predator. You'd probably leery about going back there again, too.
Man, yeah, cloaked things walking among us. You could see clearly there's something, but you also can't see it with the naked eye. Maybe it's from a different dimension. Maybe it's something we do not understand. But yeah, here's another one for you guys. Check this one out. This one should be scary as hell.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I hope you can hear this. It sounds like gorillas fighting in the tree. They're breaking limbs bigger around than me. I've never seen anything like it in my life. This is the second time I've come over here. And the first time when I got up under them trying to figure out what it was, they started breaking limbs off and throwing them at me. And I still cannot figure out what it is. Look, they're ruining this freaking place. What in God's name is it? It's bigger than me, whatever it is. Cause it's breaking limbs off that it would take me 2 minutes to solve. Look, see, he's coming right above me right here. He's fixing to throw something at me, whatever it is. Yeah, they don't like you messing with them. Look. What in God's name is going on? Look, that's bigger than me. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. What in Jesus' name is doing this?
Oh my God, he just took half the tree down. Something, oh my God, oh my God. Oh, it's gotta be I don't even think a bear would have a chance in Hades, and they're doing this. It's something stronger than a bear. He is pissed. Yeah, that's a healthy tree. About 8 to 10, maybe even 12 inches in diameter that he just broke because he's pissed because I'm getting close to him. I think I'm going to bounce because I think he just hit the ground, which means he's about to face me on foot. And I don't really want to wrestle with somebody that can tear trees down just because they're mad. My God, look at the tree he just freaking broke in half.
Some people I just don't understand. As they said, that thing is stronger than a bear. But yet, you're still standing there and recording. Like it's normal. Like, nothing's gonna happen to me. Man, you must be out of your damn mind. I would have been long gone by the first small branch falling. I'm out of there. Especially if it's something that can break such big branches. Yet, you still can't see it. So if something is that strong, it has to be big. But you're still standing there. Some people take chances, eh? That's not me. That's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've got another one lined up pretty soon. I may be posting tonight. Sorry that I have been gone for quite some time, but I had to handle some business out here. But thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Cheers.